Hello, everybody. My name is Julie Beane, and I'm a program director at MDF with the leadership programs, as Jan mentioned. I am here to present the Ken Curtis Leadership Award, which is given each year to an alum of our Leadership Maine program, which now, like ICL, is in its 30th year. Nominations come from alums and themselves, and the winners are chosen from a highly competitive pool. Alums of the program include Senator Angus King, he was in the Alpha class, and dozens of other elected leaders from all parties, including the award's namesake, former Maine Governor and U.S. Ambassador to Canada, Kenneth M. Curtis. Other alums are Wabanaki Public Health and Wellness co-CEO and Passamaquoddy Nation leader Lisa Sockabasin, Bangor Savings Bank President Bob Montgomery Rice, and New England Outdoor Center founder and ecotourism advocate Matt Polstein, just to name a few. It is a tough crowd to stand out in. But Claudette Ndayininahaze does just that, day in and day out, through her quiet, determined, kind, and tireless advocacy, support, and mentoring of new Americans, and the women among them in particular. The organization she founded in 2015 and leads as executive director, called In Her Presence, provides comfort in the form of food, housing, clothing, transportation, you name it. Also English language instruction, job and career counseling, and most importantly, a sense of community and belonging. I am so pleased to present this year's Kenneth M. Curtis Leadership Award to my Leadership Maine Allagash classmate and friend, Claudette Ndayininahaze. It goes on. A native of Burundi, Claudette has a bachelor's degree in administration and management from the University of Burundi, and was a national sales manager for a beverage brewery whose majority stockholder was Heineken. Claudette has served on numerous boards in Maine, including First Parish Unitarian Universalist, Youth Family Outreach, and the Financial Stability Expert Panel with United Way. She leads the way she does in large part because of her lived experience and her unwavering belief in the potential of each individual.
There are many things I can say about being into the Leadership Maine. Of course, it was the first time I went through the whole Maine, visiting companies, everything they have as asset. We have been visiting companies, organizations around the Maine. So, and I was looking how they work, what they do, how they hire people, how it's so hard, the workforce is so hard. From that time, I think we decided to build the cross-cultural conversation with the employers. So, In Her Presence can be the bridge between the people hiring and the employer. So we can support them. It was so hard. Sometimes, we have different divide between us because we have different skins, we are part of different religion, we have different values, we have different culture, and I was kind of the minority into that group. The fear, as I say, I feel like, oh, I'm different, I will maybe offend that person, the other one, and it's so hard to approach the unknown. You need to reverse it, reverse the fear and put it into an opportunity. How do I survive? And how do I make friends? How do I even teach? Because I think I became one of the teachers for the group.
My first memory of Claudette when we were in the Allagash class together with Leadership Maine was going up to Camp Wallace. That clarity of vision and that clarity of purpose. In the first couple of hours of spending just a car ride with her on our way up to our first Leadership Maine experience, I wasn't surprised because I had known Claudette and I knew that was in her, but to see it so clearly, again, was inspiring to me. And I remember feeling it motivated me to figure out what I wanted to get out of the program and how I wanted to be. And I've always thought of her as such an inspiring mentor in that way. Claudette has a unique ability to bring out the best in people and help them see that they're more powerful than they might think they are, partly through modeling, just sheerly being who she is. If any of us took on a little tiny spark of a characteristic of Claudette, we would be a better person tomorrow.
In her presence is there to support the women daily in their daily life, and we support them socially and emotionally. And now we began doing English classes. You will see everything. So they are more being involved, committed, cooking. Francis' house came because we were approached by, you have seen, we have people at the expo, we have people at the shelter, people are coming. They don't have anywhere to stay. A beautiful house for nuns. It was a convent. And then now they converted to house pregnant women with children and babies. I think on the other side, on the mainstream, that's the same. They need to feel like they are together, and they can live together. So how they can figure out that?
She believed in me where I couldn't believe in myself, and she provided the support to me and the guidance that I needed to navigate the new chapter of my life. And she's not only supporting our women, she's supporting even our families, which means the husband, the kids, the neighbors. So she's Claudette. She values everyone. I started by the class of English. In her presence, I had so many opportunities to learn valuable trainings and professional development and discovering my gifts and my talents. They also gave me the pathways to help me to succeed in my life, in my work, and in my career.
She's an incredible collaborator, and she is very smart, and she knows who to bring to the table to get things done for the community with regards to building up economic opportunity, which is essentially what Leadership Maine is about.
Joining me in presenting this award is another of our Allagash classmates, Jennifer Hutchins, Executive Director of the Maine Association of Nonprofits, who you saw in the video, and Deborah Elwood, President and CEO of Maine Community Foundation, who sponsored this award. And they share the following. Through Maine Community Foundation's commitment to welcoming all Mainers with open arms and no disclaimers, and to supporting work in racial equity, we are proud to have worked with Claudette and, in her presence, our donors and our staff toward their mission of bringing together immigrant women from across communities and generations to ensure that Maine's economic agenda includes their aspirations and needs. Please join me in congratulating Claudette.